Let me hear it.
Yeah, literally, bro. I fuck my bitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to say my bitch, but I do my duty and I put a seed in there and then I set the fuck up. And
wait, backtrack.
What?
You said put a seed in there?
Welcome to the morning pitch. Number 2.
Do you want to do that?
Here we go. No?
Number 2.
Number 2?
I mean, it sounds pretty legit to me.
Sounds to me. Welcome to the morning pitch. Number 2. First off, it was just Mike, Jay, and me. Now we're adding Sean. Welcome, Sean. Everyone,
No. Sean Scheme Smith.
Sean Scheme Smith. Round of applause for
Sean
Sean.
Smith.
Master on money line.
Welcome.
Thank you, boys.
Welcome to the endeavors, the adventure.
Happy to be here.
Your initial thoughts?
Initial thoughts? Well, I'm excited for the podcast. I think it's going to be a great time with the boys. And I'm just excited to talk about some real intriguing topics here. Some real intriguing topics with the boys.
Like save the world type topics?
Yeah, I think we can make a real impact.
Like
world
sister,
peace,
one turtle at
world
a time.
hunger.
I don't understand that one, but I don't understand that one a little bit. But yeah, so this is kind of what we do, man. I mean, at the end of the day, you're always wearing a fucking Eagles jersey.
So yeah,
so it's gonna stay the same.
I made it a
Motherfucker was
point.
never
whole
raised
thing.
in Philly once.
I said Hawaiian shirts. It's a niche of mine, something I like. Expresses the type of lifestyle I want. So whether it's Eagles, Hawaiian, flowers, it's gonna be a Hawaiian shirt. Get used to it, learn it, live it, understand it. Cause welcome to the program.
So lifestyle.
Lifestyle. If I'm not 30, when I'm 30, if I'm not out by a beach with palm trees,
Okay.
I don't know.
Is surfing in play at all?
And I'm
Is that
not-
not-
no,
Oh yeah.
Surfing's way too dangerous.
Yeah, I was about to say you're really.
Surfing's not that dangerous.
You have
it's
no knees.
dangerous, but it's
You know
not.
what I'm scared of?
There's
I'm
absolutely
scared
no
to I even think about this a lot. I'm scared to crash into a wave and the board goes straight up and right into my gut and like stab me or something.
No.
Yeah,
I had that fear.
That's not the one,
And
but it's not gonna happen as much. The coral is what you gotta worry about.
the core, and it's sort of like the fear of
Yeah.
You know why I don't bird's nest on toilet seats like porta potties?
What are you talking about?
Like you know when people bird's nest put the toilet paper around?
Yeah, you of course
I have
you do.
I don't because I have a general fear.
He hovers
Cause,
over it.
because when you I don't even hover
Nasty.
sometimes. I just make sure it's clean, and if it's not,
could've
I'll
got
grab
you,
a shit ton and use toilet paper and clean
want me to
it.
get you
But
it?
my point is, when you sit down, the toilet paper kind of seeps in this way, and I'm scared that when I'm shitting, shit's gonna get on the side of the toilet paper and rub on my thigh.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'll never bird's nest because I don't want that to happen. It's a
I-
true
Yo,
fear, and that's why I
really
don't
brought
do it.
out though.
I
Like
do
some
bird's
thought
nest,
on
but
that. Has that
I
happened?
with my
For
job, I
years.
have to shit in
Has that
porta
happened
potties.
though?
Has it happened?
Because there's a lot of thought that's involved in it. I mean, I've never
I-
full thought
It
about
never
that when
happened.
going to a toilet.
And you know why it never happened? Because I never took the chance.
Okay.
But have you ever
I
had
never took
the,
the chance. I never
Priorities.
took the chance, yo.
Priorities.
Have you ever had the serpent's kiss?
You gotta explain what that is.
Yeah.
All right, so the serpent's
Oh
kiss.
my god.
You know.
What's a serpent's kiss?
You know.
Mike?
So when the serpent Listen. No. All right, ready? You're taking a nice dookie, right? You're nested up. You're in a public bathroom. No
Why
matter
is he
what
bringing
bathroom,
this
doesn't
up? I
matter
don't
where
know.
you're at. The toilets are always different for every bathroom, so it depends on the size dookie. Not to get disgusting. But when the serpent's kiss happen is when you actually take the shit hits the water, and you
Splashes
get the
your back.
perfect splash
Right
right,
up on
right
your
up
shit.
on your asshole.
Yeah.
Can I say something kind of out of pocket?
Yep.
It kind of feels nice when that cold water hits your nuts.
No, it does not.
it does.
But
Yes, it
but
does.
not
Be
if
on
you
an island
piss
alone,
before you
like,
shit. Do you
fucking
piss sitting
I'm,
down?
I'm on an island alone. You said.
Yeah, it might be I'm alone there.
So I don't piss sitting down when I have shit to do. Like if I'm like at work or some shit like that, or like I'm in the middle of doing something. But if I'm at home a day off and I'm like I want to scroll through my phone, I got much going on, and I just gotta pee, I'll sit down because I know I'm only gonna sit in my desk chair. If
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
do you
sitting there.
piss before you
No?
shit? I mean, how controllable is that for you?
Do you ever
I-
like you're not
I
doing
pee
anything? You ever
after
just
I
say
shit.
fuck it, I'll sit down and take a pee this time
I'm
and just like chill for a little bit?
Honest.
I sit
I
down
think
and
more.
take
I think
peas.
more often. I was gonna say. I think more often than not. That's at this point, 28. Yeah, I'm definitely sitting and taking a piss if it's possible.
when you're
Like,
done,
possible.
yeah, but
If
let me-
possible.
let me
The
tell you-
lower
possible.
back hurts sometimes.
Yeah, but let me tell you a story. Let me
I'm
tell you
trying
a
to get
story real
comfortable,
quick.
dude.
Yeah, but then you lose your piss balance, and then when you're out pissing,
This
in
balance
public,
is
you're
perfect balance. You're on top of the toilet.
Look, you see
Yeah,
what
you
Mike
gotta
just
practice.
said?
What
No,
am I-
no, look,
what is
wait.
it, Jay?
Let me tell you a story. You see what Mike just said? How you lose your piss balance and you go like this? I know a dude, I'm not gonna say his name, but yo, I was at a bar. This motherfucker drunk as all hell, and this is why I tell my girl laugh at me, everybody. When I'm getting lit, I sit down and pee gladly because with
pride. I feel that. No, with pride.
Because
yeah.
this dude went like this, yo. You know how like when you're at a urinal, and they have that metal like piping that comes up and goes into the wall where you flush it.
Yeah.
Say this is it. Yo, I'm in the bathroom and I'm pissing like a couple stalls away from him. You never piss next to another man at a bar. I don't care who you are, unless there's an ice chest and there's no urinals. But anyway, he starts going like this. He starts like bobbling and shit. And I'm looking, I'm like, oh shit. And dude, I turned my head for 2 seconds. All I heard was, fuck! Yo, I turned around, bro. He fell forward, but broke his teeth.
that's
busted
terrible.
his teeth
I can
on the
imagine that.
piping of the urinal.
Did he get in the piss?
Dude, it was blood everywhere. I ran out.
No,
I
100%. And that's why you go toilet, because if you do,
he
I'd
was
rather
sitting
be
down,
hitting the
he'd been
ground
fine.
than the pipe. No, 100%.
The
Even
most important
Elvis
question,
Presley
though.
died sitting down. So
Yeah, but
it
was different. Bro was shitting blood.
That was a heart attack.
No, I thought he was shitting blood.
No.
he died of a heart attack
Elvis
on a
Presley
toilet.
was
He was
was
squeezing
a heart
on his
attack.
shit too hard.
That's because that man was eating peanut butter and
Done.
bananas every day of his life, along with fried chicken.
And like
So,
10
and a heart
opiates.
attack.
Am I gonna die
I like
early?
the fried chicken part. I ain't gonna lie.
Am I
Dude,
gonna
he was a
die
king,
early if
bro.
I'm
He didn't
holding
care
my
about
breath
his weight.
before I
He said,
climax?
ho, ho, ho. No.
You hold your breath.
Wait, what?
Because
Is that
you're
a
putting
thing?
your body
Is that a
on.
thing?
Backtrack. What
You're
did you
putting
just
your
say?
body, I'm a little taken back when I'm about to bust.
You have IBS. What are you talking
that has
about?
nothing to do with my cock.
Mike said, he said, am I gonna have a heart attack because I hold my breath before I orgasm? I don't like personally notice or make it a point to be like, oh shit, I'm about to nut.
Think about it next
I
time.
don't even-
Yeah, like suck
I'm
it.
like, oh my god,
like,
I'm
like a
like,
hard
hold my
rip.
breath.
Thinking about your
Like
breathing.
a hard rip off the joint.
Yeah,
Does it,
if anything, it might make it feel better.
Does it do anything?
No, but
Then
like
I'm not
just
doing it.
Yeah, don't. Well, think about it next time you're fucking
So
about to
try
bust.
it, why not?
So, Mike, I think you brought up a great point. So you're basically exploiting yourself as so you're like a silent comer. So like you bust and you're just like.
Yeah, to be honest, because I think
See,
it's kind of
I'm
like.
opposite. I'm opposite.
I don't know.
I'm fucking mountaintop like yeah like that. Like, I'm
I don't know,
out
I
there.
feel a little
You know what I mean, 100%. 100%.
Nah,
I'm
It's
trying to make it a
always
point
straight
known.
and narrow.
It
It's always
depends.
straight and narrow,
It
I'm trying to
guys.
make it a point known that I'm the
No,
dominant
no.
motherfucker, and I just busted on you. 100%. I'm
No,
The
you
most
know
straight
what
and
I be
narrow
doing?
guys
Bring it
always
to
the
the mountaintop.
freakiest.
I be going like this. I be sitting there like if I'm especially if I'm in missionary, bro. As soon as I'm by that nut, bro, I just squeeze tight, hold on for the ride, put my face in the titties, and just be like, babe,
Okay,
babe.
right.
I'd be like, oh, babe, babe.
See,
I'd be
I
like,
took you.
fuck.
I took you more the movie set type. You know what I mean by that?
What you mean?
I
Like
mean,
porn star?
yeah, I
The
took
browsers?
you more as like the all right, get up,
Get up.
stand right there. All right, one second.
Yeah, but
That's
no,
what I took.
Yeah, but
you.
no, I'll tell you right now though. Now,
I'm about to
like
come
in the
now.
perfect
You know what I mean?
angle.
Like perfect
Nah,
angle.
All
I
right,
gotta
here comes the
remember
money
this.
shot.
Yeah, but no, but look, but the last time, yo, we was over here fucking, and right there on that motherfucker, yes, right over there on that motherfucker with the straps underneath the bed, she strapped up like a fucking hog, like I'm cooking her for dinner, and yo, I climbed on top of her
Glazed?
face fucked her, busted in her mouth, and was like, oh, and then when I did that, I came up, and guess what I did? Yo, she to this day, she still want to kick my ass.
You licked it off her face.
Nah, I went.
Oh, no,
farted in
no,
her
no,
face,
no,
yo?
no,
You
no.
Oh my
No.
god.
Now is that because
climbed
you
up.
wanted to? Because you really had to rip
No,
ass?
it was because it literally came out. Like bro, I busted in her mouth.
I hold my
awesome.
breath when I nut. This guy fucking
Yo,
shits.
yo,
And I screamed to the mountaintop.
yo, I
Andrew,
bust-
what do you do?
I would be pissed.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Mostly silent, but there's sometimes really
It's
though.
mostly silent.
Mostly silent. It really is though. Mostly it's like fucking. But a
But
few
you
times,
sound like a fucking gerbil.
a lot of times I'm fucking. My mom's in the house.
Me too.
Downstairs or some shit.
Okay,
A lot of times I'm
alright.
fucking. My mom's in the house or she's sleeping in another room. So
situational
always silent.
awareness.
But dude, there's sometimes you're like when they're riding and like they stay
Situational
on
awareness
top.
is key.
Bro,
Yeah,
I kick
100%.
my head kicks back. I'm like, oh my, dude, I've had to cover my fucking mouth before, bro. That shit.
So you're
about to
100%.
die.
So you're 100%, dude. Like it
Dying.
happens, and you're fucking back on wherever, and you're just like catching your breath, and you're like, all right,
Yeah, no, dude, 100%.
100%.
So I literally, like, for me at least, it's because
I
I'm
got a
out of
question
shape,
for
I
you
guess.
guys
I don't know
after
if it's
this.
only for in shape people. It is like, that's a work. It really is, bro. Like, I'm out
Taxing.
of breath. It's a workout. Like,
Taxing.
and even like, if I'm not putting in the work they want, I'm putting in the work I need at least. You know, I'm putting in the work I need at least. So, dude, by the time I'm finished, I'm sitting there.
Wait a minute.
you finish
that
too?
sounds like
Did you
asthma.
finish?
That sounds like
was
a
kind
lot
of
of
accurate.
cigarettes.
I heard a little phlegm in there, too.
I have a
Shitload of Marlboro
I have a
27.
serious question.
She said, "Why does your nut taste like cigarettes?" I said,
Yo, I had a girl tell
As you
me.
go outside to smoke another one.
Wait, hold on. I had a girl tell me my nut tasted like coffee, but after I drank coffee. Is that a real thing?
Yes, your
I
nut
never
can,
had
you know,
someone
your
tell me
nut,
it tastes
the taste of your nut can be affected by what you consume.
I know,
Why do
I
you
know,
think-
I
why
know
do you
that, but
think,
like that, you're saying
majority
like
of
that.
Porn stars, like majority of porn stars,
They eat certain, like,
consume
shit, right?
watermelon.
Yeah.
They consume watermelon like crazy because when you
pineapple isn't it like
Yeah,
that acidic?
pine-
fucking
I heard
shit
about
like
the
that?
pineapple.
No,
Pineapple, like
Pineapple.
mangoes and whatnot.
Yeah, but no,
could be,
pineapple
like,
will
Facebook
make
shit
your
we see
cum
when growing
taste
up,
like
but-
it. Watermelon will make you have a huge nut. Like that's,
Watermelon.
Yes.
See, I haven't heard of watermelon.
It'll
I've
be
definitely
like-
heard the
so
pineapple.
it'll be
Yeah,
like that.
Pineapple for sure.
I definitely heard of pineapple. I
It'll
heard,
be-
but I
it'll
heard
be like a
pineapple was
fire
more
hydrant in the
of a
projects, bro.
taste.
You'll be fucking
So you're
going
saying,
crazy.
so I heard pineapple is more like taste. So you're saying like what watermelon makes that shit like?
Watermelon
like,
gives it
thick?
a consistent, yeah. Watermelon gives it like consistency, and then the pineapple is more of a flavoring.
But before I lost my
I never
before I
tasted it.
lost
I
my
would not
virginity,
know.
dude, I fucking was
What a
scared
whole
that I was gonna
science.
bust quick.
Whole science to it.
And
I look up shit in the random.
Hold on, I want to hear what this guy
I was scared
says.
I was was gonna bust quick, so I went on Amazon and I bought this spray.
Wait, what are you talking?
No.
I bought this spray.
Because your nuts smell?
No,
No.
because my nuts spelled. I was
'Cause he
scared I was
wasn't
gonna
natural.
come quick. I was scared. I was battling my virginity. I was planning to hang out with this girl. I'm like, all right. I'm like, I know we're gonna fuck. I'm like, I gotta buy. I gotta figure this out somehow. Fucking, I ordered this spray off fucking Amazon. It said put on like 20 minutes before you have intercourse. And I'm like, well, we're probably gonna be chilling before, like, you know, I can't like go like. Oh,
can.
excuse me.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, and they go. So
Yeah, you can.
I
You
put
should
it
go
on.
freshen
So
up.
I put it on
I gotta
before.
take a shit.
I definitely could have though. You know, you're
Yeah,
right.
but like nobody wants to hear that you're gonna
the whole
take a
point
shit
though,
before you
you
feel
have to
awkward.
you have to put it on 15 minutes
fair
where you
enough.
have to wait 15 minutes and wipe it off and not have the thing on you because it can burn you or her if you don't wipe it off. So I sprayed it on like before she came over and we didn't have fucking like 40 minutes. Dude, like about 25 minutes into this hanging out, started burning my cock.
Crabs.
I was laying
Oh
on my
my
bed.
God.
My dick is going. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, excuse me. I was in the bathroom for like 15
never
minutes.
good.
She thought she's like, you take a shit?
See, and I think that's a product failure because man, what a whole lot of effort though for a fucking like sex product. You know what I mean? Like
And,
that's like
like,
a whole lot of like cautionary like.
the worst
aspects
part
to
is
He just didn't
I
follow
still
the
came in about like
directions.
10 minutes.
that. Yeah, you're right. Probably didn't even.
Wait.
Yeah, but
real
like,
quick,
how much
hold on.
direction can you really take?
Wait. Can I just play something real quick? I want to say this.
No.
No, look. This is.
Is it copyright?
No, it's not copyright.
Well, it's on YouTube.
It's an animal noise. Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah, let me hear it.
If Sean's coming, this is what you're gonna hear.
Crickets.
Watch.
accurate. 100% accurate, dude. 100% accurate. No, I really mean it, dude. I just let it out. Listen. At a certain point, man, you just have a lot of like testosterone things
No,
like
I
built
feel
up,
you,
bro.
bro.
I'm just out there, like I said, mountaintop, bro. There's nothing better.
you had
I'm
your-
busting a nut.
Yeah, but I can't.
At your
go
own
back.
place, but like you got at your own place now that you moved back in, you're saving up for like for your buy a crib now. Are you still just letting it out with your mom? Your mom's down the hall.
I don't give a fuck.
I respect that.
100%.
I respect that.
I don't give a
I respect
fuck.
that. I respect that.
I do not
The captain
care.
and the first mate are probably
You know?
making the same sounds.
Okay, and now
that's where it
we're
gets
getting into a
weird.
whole
That's
other
where it
perspective.
ends.
I'm sorry.
All right, for everyone
I'm
out there,
sorry.
captain and first mate is unfortunately my mother and
You
my
don't have to say
stepfather.
it.
Like this sick fuck just mentioned.
You
And
have
he's-
to say it.
My uncle
because
Steve, his
we have a
his
boat. We have a
personality.
boat for it all to make
Captain
sense. Actually,
Tough to the finish.
actually, speaking of that though, I will say, just quick segue. That's a good segue right there to that. Very, very uncomfortable being back now at this age because not only do I not give a fuck, I highly doubt my parents now give a fuck.
And there's been
because
moments where you're like, maybe.
100%, dude,
That's
and it's
fucking hilarious, bro.
honestly been a little bothersome because
100%.
you know, growing up, they definitely try to keep it under wraps. All fucks are lost.
Nah,
like
for
I
sure.
see them get lit every night,
Yeah.
and they go up into that room, and so everyone knows. Basically, when you go upstairs into
That
my
room
mom's
ain't far
house,
down the hall, baby.
you have to cross there's no way around their bedroom
Nope.
door. There's no way around
No,
their
it's
bedroom
like the
door. It's
first
right
door,
there. It's
right
the
up
first
the
door.
So it'll be like, this
So-
cock is at least this
So,
big.
so 6 inches. Don't worry, we'll post a picture after for reference. But
Wait, let him speak.
um,
We gotta let him speak. We gotta let
no,
him
so
speak.
like yeah, so basically like how I know they don't give a shit is because listen, I'll be going down sometimes. I'm just getting like some late night fucking cereal. Everyone here got some like
Late night cereal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
late night
snack.
cereal.
I don't
Kicks,
know,
bro.
dude. A little pizza.
And I'll be walking up, and like, a little creak. Okay, cool. And I swear, I
Maybe
have
a
passed
Jimmy
at least a
Dean bowl?
handful of times, and I hear, and if anyone knew my stepdad like these guys do, I hear a good old like that, and I'm just like, oh, no.
He's a grunt.
And I'm like, that ain't the TV. I'm like, that ain't the TV. That definitely ain't Carol. I
What
mean,
if
if that's
they're
Carol,
just
that's
watching-
fucking
You ain't got no
scary.
That's
dog no
scary.
more.
And yeah, that's fucking scary.
What if they're just watching Shrek?
Yo, a new Shrek's coming out. Zendaya's in it.
No. And I also realize see again, the older you get, you catch on to things. I also realize
Yeah,
they
man.
kind of have a signal.
Oh,
You know what I
everybody
mean?
has a signal.
Yeah, everyone kind of
What
has
do you
like
mean,
that
like
signal.
sock on the door?
Listen, when you
Oh, we're about to
when
go
you've been in a-
upstairs.
when
or
you've been in a
some shit like
relate,
that. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
and
When
it's
you-
like I
when
know
it's
they're
like
not.
you
I know
look
you're not
across the way-
tired, but you're still going upstairs.
when you've been in a
Like, you know,
relationship,
you're mid being lit, and you're saying you're going upstairs. You're obviously not beat.
Yeah, but tell me.
She's
real
basically
quick,
saying,
real
"Stay
quick.
the fuck downstairs
Yeah,
and go
wait a
out."
minute. Wait a minute.
That's
Before I
all.
forget, tell me I'm wrong, and I know you've had this. I can't say for you because I don't know if you've been in like relationships like that. I don't know the legitimates. But anyway.
He's just calling you. You don't have many relationships.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I
no. What
appreciate
I'm
it.
saying is, I'm talking from somebody who's in a
Getting no
relationship.
ass.
Is what I'm
Alright, go.
saying. But anyway, you know when you're when you're at some spot, right, and you be kicking it. It could be like this, like kicking it with the homies on the front porch, smoking, drinking, whatever. Yo, you know when you're getting lit, your girl come and give you that look like, oh, like I'm going up. I'll see you when I'm. You know that's your cue to go. Like you know it.
that's what I'm
Like,
saying. Yeah,
you
when
be
you've been
like,
when you've been with someone for a while, like
You be like,
like
oh, I'll
if
be
there's
right back,
that
guys.
signal exactly. So like
Bitch, I'm
I've
out.
noticed now that like they're like. It is that like sunroom. So at my house we have a sunroom where everyone smokes cigarettes pretty much. Like, that's where we hotbox it. And they be in there and we be chilling. And you hear my stepdad go, "All right, sweetie, I'm gonna go upstairs now." Okay, all right, yeah. Yep.
Fucking
So
Captain Steve.
I'll see you upstairs.
Ah.
5 minutes later.
fuck
5
you.
minutes later. What does Carol do?
One
She's
more
done her
cigarette,
cigarette.
goes.
Yeah, one more cigarette.
cigarette,
Get a little
goes.
prepared.
Prepares.
And she go up, and I'm just sitting there, just like Jesus Christ, dude. Like that's the last thing I want to even like think about.
Yeah,
but
no. I mean,
but no.
in the aspect of like, kids moved out, you end up coming back. She wanted her own house. She's like, you know what, this is my house.
No, that's 100%.
I respect it, but I'm
You're
also
lucky
like
you don't see Steve
a little,
Freebo cooking
conscious,
breakfast.
being a little
I'm
conscientious.
waiting for that day
Baby
that
boy in the movie.
I'm literally waiting for that day that I'm about to walk down. Like, did anyone ever see? You remember Grown Ups? Like the movie Grown Ups. There's
Yeah.
a scene in that movie where Adam Sandler and Kevin James they both walk down after banging their wives, and they're both grabbing like milk
Oh, yeah,
and like
yeah,
water.
yeah.
I'm waiting.
It's a
Saskatoon.
That one,
You had that moment with Steve?
No, I'm saying I'm waiting for the dude. I'm waiting for that moment where I'm gonna walk down awkwardly and I'm gonna be like out of breath, and he's also gonna be like, I'm gonna be like,
Wait. Yo.
I'm like, oh no.
Real quick.
But I might have to have the drink still.
What is your after sex ritual though?
After sex, oh, that's a great question. All right, so after me first, we'll go around. But after sex ritual for me, 100%.
You must let
Number
everyone
one,
speak.
I have like an after I scream out to the world, like I mentioned, I have like this inkling. Immediately, right hand goes like this. I'm grabbing towel. So grabbing towel, I'm wiping, doing that towel right there. I'm going straight up shirt, no pants. I am walking out. Obviously, when I have to walk out when they're home, I'm going like, boxers or whatever. I'm going right downstairs, and you ready for this? Because like these guys know. Dude, mine is if that a pink lemonade is in that fridge, bro, I'm going straight. No, dude, I don't know what it is. I think it's the sugar aspect.
Crystal Light?
I
Yeah,
lost
I
some.
love that shit.
I
Oh,
lost
the
some
Crystal
sugar.
Light?
Is it
That's
the
what it is.
Crystal
Crystal
Light,
Light.
bro?
That's what it is.
Oh my
Bro, I'm
God.
going
A
Crystal Light,
staple.
no cup out of the thing like that.
100%.
We are not
the
sponsored
picture,
by
bro.
Crystal Light,
Always
but
a
if we
picture.
could, I love you.
Yes,
my
like
God.
that is
You have
my
saved
my
me.
ritual, and then after I drink that, then obviously the piss comes in, and I'm like, oh, I gotta take a leak or whatever.
Yeah, the
leak the
piss
dragon.
always. Yeah.
and then pretty much, yeah, dude, I'm straight. Like you said, that's a workout nowadays, dude. I'm straight.
Yo,
like,
dude,
I'm gassed. I really
We have
gassed.
to go around. We have to go around.
Oh, all right. So
yeah. What's your
obviously, I'm gonna have to say this for all of us. We all grab the towel.
We
all
all
grab
that's the
that
first
towel.
thing.
To be honest, I grabbed the closest thing: dirty laundry, a fucking.
I
napkin,
grab
a
dirty
tissue.
sock or something.
That's
like
not too
that,
foul.
fucking,
But like a nice shirt.
So like my,
If it's dirty, I'm gonna wash it anyway.
Yeah, but you still no.
you never have like your dirty clothes pile kind of right there. You're like,
Yes, yeah, what, like
You know,
a
I'm
ash
we were
shirt.
talking about this earlier.
I'm with you.
Most of the time, the towel I end up using is the towel that I probably showered with earlier that day.
No,
and it's in the
100%.
corner of my room. Like,
It's
Yeah.
getting,
whatever.
It's
There
getting
you go.
pussy and spum on
And
it
but-
anyway. So who cares?
Well, all right,
You're
but
gonna
that's
wash
a
it.
towel,
Mike,
though.
wait,
So,
wait,
like,
wait,
yeah,
wait,
yeah,
wait,
yeah,
no, but
yeah,
no,
yeah.
we
So
gotta
go
go.
and then I have a
Let
question
Mike
for
go.
you.
Yeah,
So
let Mike go.
after, obviously, I get the towel, I clean it up, I do the thing, I go, you want to go downstairs with me and get a drink? Usually, downstairs or to the kitchen, whatever.
Oh, so you're a
No,
cordial
I
guy.
invite them
You're a
to-
cordial guy.
Well,
You
because I would
invite
be a
them.
bad host.
I say stay
Okay.
upstairs.
I
I'll
would
be
be a
back.
bad host if I
Did
didn't
I
be
do
like,
anything? No. Okay, I'll be back. I'm getting more.
Standards.
no,
That's
come on,
good.
listen. Look, if
Interesting.
you're at my crib, regardless, I'm gonna offer you a drink.
Well, of
That's
course,
just the
of
thing
course.
to do, right? After sex, you always offer the drink.
Okay.
You
What
offer the
sex you
drink,
been having?
and you know what? Because to be honest, if you want to have it again, you want to be as nice as possible.
That's fair. Yeah, Jay, we are coming from a standpoint of girlfriends and significant others where
I'm coming with random.
where we don't really give a shit after a certain
Well, yeah,
point.
me
So
and
that's
Joe
fair.
are the
No,
only
with a
ones here
random,
wiped
if I
up.
want to keep it going, I'm gonna be nice.
That's a good
Come
point.
downstairs, come to the kitchen. Let's have a fucking drink.
fine,
All right.
by the way.
So we grab a water, and usually my go-to food afterwards is something I usually don't eat.
Oh, so you're an eater.
Yeah, I gotta have something because afterwards, my legs are shaking. I'm like, yo,
I feel that.
I just fucking
you over there
bopped.
walking like Captain Jack.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Egg legging it.
100%, bro. I'm over there, weak knees. I'm like, I just busted a nut and fucked for like almost an hour. Now it's a little bit like more like 30 minutes. 'Cause to be honest with you, I ain't
fair.
got time for that. And plus, I'm a little older, you know.
I do last pretty long.
I need some of that spray.
Yeah. Unless you
yeah,
want your
right?
dick tingling and burning, you know, trust
Yeah.
me, you're good.
Yeah, repercussions. may not
15
be worth
minutes.
it.
15
Apparently-
minutes, wipe it off unless it's
Yeah.
like, do you ever try naring? You ever try naring?
No,
and you
no,
left it
never
on
do
too
it
long,
again.
too
I
long?
tried-
Wait. No, we have
No,
to go
alright,
around
fucking
the circle.
burns,
yeah.
let me
We
tell
have
you.
to go around the circle
But
before
yeah,
they-
it's for
before
me
we
to
get
finish
somewhere
things up, I grab something out of the fridge that I usually don't eat, right? So if I'm like, I don't know, say like I have a leftover burger in there, I might just eat the fries. I just need starch or like some type of bread. Or some, I need starch. And then hydrate. I need electrolytes.
Fair enough,
Bro,
no.
I'm trying to get back in there because guess what? 2 a.m. rolls around, if it's not already, and you fuck again.
This man
The
brings up a
second
lot of
round
fair
is always
points.
the best because
he's
it's
like
lazy
you're
sex.
a carpenter
and
who
you don't have
builds steps.
to do much.
He's thinking one step ahead. I like that.
Always.
A carpenter who builds
Jay,
steps
Jay,
one step
such
ahead.
a single man thought though. Such a
it's-
single
yeah, but
man
it's a good
thought.
plot. It's a
It
good
is. No,
plot.
it is a good plot. No, it is a good plot.
Hey,
I'll
look,
give it to
good
you.
hey, look.
I'll give it to you. But it's such a single man thought though.
You gotta
You
do
know?
that.
See,
gotta do that.
see us. We're dealing all day like on the non-sexual aspect
Yeah,
of our women.
yeah.
I don't have the mental capacity
To
or
wait for you
or
to hear
care.
you
I'm like,
explain about work and then sit here and want to fuck.
I'm like, I wanna
trying
fuck,
to get
go to bed.
business.
I feel like you got a
Like,
long one. I feel like you got a long one.
No, I don't.
Pause.
Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
Literally, bro.
Long
I
one.
will
I feel-
literally, bro. I fuck my bitch. You know what I'm saying? I just, well, I don't mean to say my bitch, but you know, I do my duty and I put a seed in there, and then I set the fuck up. And the
wait,
first thing-
backtrack.
What?
You said put a seed in there?
Oh yeah, I don't
Wait,
wear
birth control?
I'm the raw dog. I don't wear no condoms. I don't. She not
But
on no
you
birth
in.
control.
But you in. Like when you go, you in. Like I'm saying, you
Oh,
bust
I
in.
always come in the pussy. I don't like coming
Respect.
anywhere else.
Respect.
Like,
All
don't
right.
get me wrong. Like, you could come in the mouth. It's pretty
Well,
much
that's what I'm
the
saying.
same,
When the girls are,
but
like, when I was nuts,
no,
I'm
wait,
I'm staying in. That's why
wait
I'm
a minute,
like,
wait a minute. You gotta let me
That's
finish.
what-
If I see the pill in the purse,
You have to let me finish because my
And
thing
she
is
says,
this,
okay?
There's nothing like when you come in a pussy and you sit in it for a few minutes and you start feeling, and you're like, it's like a second come and you don't even have to move. You just did all that fucking work. Now you getting the tip. Like, bitch, please. Like, you know.
Ain't
what
gonna
I'm
lie, I
saying?
envy. I envy
So
because
anyway,
I have,
but
and
yeah.
you're right. It's so much
Yo,
better. It's
I
a
will
billion
sit the
times
fuck
better.
up. I will sit the fuck up. I will take me a motherfucking shot.
surprised, really?
I will give my girlfriend a paper towel, whatever the fuck is close to me. Wipe your shit. Do whatever
so
you
you
want.
usually got it on the table right there.
I got it all. I don't give a shit.
So
But
essentially
and
everywhere
then
that
I
we're
go like
sitting.
this.
Yeah. I remember saying
Sigs inside. Sigs inside.
spark
bro.
Only after
Get out of
sex.
here.
Only
Get
after
outta
sex.
right down here.
Right down here.
I have to have
That's
a
respect.
cigarette
I'll give
after
you
I
that.
fuck.
That's respect. I'll
Yo,
give you that.
I have to have a
Cigarettes
cigarette
after
I fuck.
sex.
It's like after
It is.
eating food.
No.
It's like after
Yeah.
eating food.
That's,
Like,
that's an old fashioned. That's an old fashioned man right there.
Like,
That's an old
like I
fashioned
would
man.
literally just sit over the bed like this, butt naked, dick swinging, and I'm just like this.
Like
She's
the
over there.
Sopranos.
No, I actually love that. That's some
God
German man shit.
Yo, like,
I
she's
love
over there
that.
cleaning her shit, and I'm just like, babe, can you scratch my back?
Oh, yeah,
And then
that's the best.
once the back scratches start coming and I'm smoking, I'm like, you wanna fuck
Bro,
again?
you're crazy, man. You're like an old soul, you're like an old soul, but like at the same time, like you're like like you're still wilding out. It's like
Oh,
crazy.
dude, I be wilding, but you know, I don't know. Every girl I've ever been with, it's not just you, but
I'm talking to anybody.
what's it called? I always had to have a cigarette afterwards, bro. Like I don't know, like it was like even if I wasn't drinking,
Because they're back to giving you headaches right after.
like I don't know about that. They were giving me headaches in other places.
Well, maybe the crock
But,
lady.
I mean, the crock lady. What you talking about, crock lady?
I need a crock every month.
a crock
Oh, we
every
know the
month.
crock lady. Come on, we know the crock lady.
A crock.
Oh, a pair of crocks every
We
month,
know the
brother.
crock lady.
Oh yeah. She's an annoying fucking bitch. Go fucking run off a cliff. Fucking cunt.
Yeah,
All right.
I
She's
mean,
gonna wanna puff a
it really,
basement cig.
really like fucking, and you get up.
You know it's a Guinness.
What, a Guinness?
Yeah, it's
Grab a
gotta
Guinness?
be.
It's gotta be a Guinness.
We know you drink
I feel
beer
like
after
Andrew
sex.
jumps
No,
on, like,
dude.
Call of
Again,
Duty
bro.
right
Fucking
afterwards.
after sex, I get up. I'm butt naked. Fucking, I look for the closest like piece of dirty laundry or towel in the thing. I wipe myself off. I give it to them. I look at them like, hey, I'm gonna grab like water. You want a water? I'm probably gonna bring a bag of chips. Oh yeah, no, okay, I'll be right back up. And I come back up. I sit at my desk, take a rip of weed.
Yo, these single motherfuckers, you guys really be asking like, yeah, you want some chips?
yeah,
You want
we're
some
trying to be
drink, dude?
nice.
Like,
We roll over.
like
and be
what?
Like,
Yeah, bro, I'm
because
exhausted.
y'all are out
I
of the
put
honeymoon
work in.
phase.
I put work in.
Y'all are
bro.
out of the honeymoon phase. That's the thing.
And
Once
the-
you're out of the honeymoon phase, everything's like, yeah,
And
all
you-
right, good night,
and you
bye.
have-
And I mean,
fair
I'm not
point.
chilling there like a free ball either. After I roll off, I get up out of the bed, you know, and not a shirt, a pair of gym shorts, you know.
Oh, I'm butt ass.
Okay.
Fucking free ball, and then get my stuff, come back. Next you know, little back rub, little here and there, fucking hang out for like an hour or so, cuddling. Next thing you know, you're fucking back to doing it, and that's what happens. You're back to doing it.
Same
But
story.
again, that's like one.
My question is
that's
this,
like
though.
random girls who usually one night. Like,
No,
people who
I
look
got
one
you.
night, no,
I
it's-
got
Bro,
you.
since you want to say it like that, and since you both are single, I mean, I could answer too.
I mean, bro, even like with one nighters, like I mean, I like sitting there like.
When do you
what?
kick-
No, all
when do you
right.
kick 'em
When do
out?
I kick him
Oh.
out? First of all,
Go.
I just
When do
wanted to
you kick
make.
'em out?
I just
Most
wanted
of them
to
are
say
staying
this.
over after like the bar or something or some shit like that,
It
and then leave in the
depends.
morning. They do.
All right. You say.
Sean's like, I kick them out as soon as they get here once I get my
You
shit.
say. All right, go on.
No, but for real, honestly, real quick, I feel like because you guys are in relationships, it's more like business than anything. So it's like you
What do
just
you
do
mean,
what you gotta do
business?
and you get out.
I don't think you're 100% incorrect. I wouldn't like to use the term
A little
business. That makes me
aspect.
feel
No.
upset.
I wouldn't
But
say business.
sorry, that makes me feel upset.
I don't know. that's
I
how I'm
wouldn't
taking
say it's like
I wouldn't say
yeah, I
business
wouldn't say
either.
it's business. Okay, like
I
don't
would
get me
say
wrong.
it's-
Like I'm not at the stage yet where I feel like you hear long-term like couples or married couples. I would honestly say like in more in particular where like you know you're planning shit. Like, all right, it's Thursday.
Nah, that's
Let's
weird.
bend it. All right, I'm not saying it's like that like with business.
Yeah.
Let's get to it. Like whatever. There's
Yeah.
still natural aspects to.
Yeah, but
The
I'm
biz.
only talking about
Yeah,
afterwards.
yeah, but see, I
But
don't
no, that's what I
know.
was gonna get to. But 100% afterwards, yeah, that is strictly business.
But see,
Afterwards is strictly
But
business.
how do you
No, no, no,
after
no,
like
I don't know
after you
about
get back
that.
from somewhere and you're
Nah,
fucking it's like
nah.
1:30 and how do you be like okay see ya
Oh, well, you're saying like for like one night stands all?
like I got you're just like okay like deuces
So
No,
You could.
you could but how often are you really doing that?
I
no,
never did
If I
that.
have to,
I
I
know.
say I have
how
work.
often are you really doing that? I know yours
No,
yeah
but see,
All
I
right.
never did it.
Yeah.
I never did it.
Alright.
Yeah, but look, hold on. I never kicked no one night stand out.
How you
Only
doing
for
it,
the
bro?
simple
I can
fact
sit
of
here
my
and talk all
own
my
I don't
game
believe that either.
safety.
but
It was my own safety I was worried
What,
about.
she was gonna cut you?
No, because if I know she's intoxicated and she leaves and she doesn't get home safe, then I'm fucked.
see,
So
I'm not
okay.
even I'm not
Alright.
thinking about
Guess
that but
what?
that's a
Yeah,
whole
not
other
every girl
avenue
fucking is
Yeah,
drunk.
I mean that's a whole
I
other
might-
reason
I
I
might
might
as well
think
just
about that.
crash with the bitch.
Alright.
She's already fucking here. Might as well sleep
Alright,
with
so
her.
I-
Let
Wasn't
pussy
he just
go
sitting here
away.
saying why don't you kick her out?
No. I said, when do you
Oh,
kick them
oh.
out?
All right, so
The
I-
next
I-
morning, the
I,
next
I,
morning,
I do
yeah.
have two aspects
Next
of,
morning,
of,
think,
of,
oh
of,
shit, I have to go do some shit with my dad and whatnot because my dad lives like, my dad lives 30 minutes away. I
Yeah.
gotta go do shit with my dad by
Family-
10 a.m. And that's why I
family-
always let him know. 10 a.m. You wake up in the morning, cuddle a little bit, maybe do a little something extra.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then 10 a.m. gone.
Family or work is the best excuse ever to get out of
But you gotta-
sleeping with somebody after you fuck
But you
them.
gotta remember
and
though
I can
too.
agree with that wholeheartedly. You said family and work.
Always.
Everyone
Church.
knows though. Everyone knows though.
Nah, but who's
Church.
going to church the next day?
They don't know if I'm going to church, but I'm gonna say I'm going to church. What are you gonna say to me? If it's Saturday, if
stay
it's
holy.
bro,
Yeah,
if it's
well, I
Saturday
shower.
night, I'm
Hold on,
taking
hold
that.
on,
Sean, ready?
hold on.
Ready? I'm the girl.
I think,
so
I
you
think
tell
Sean's
me you
more
have.
of on
Okay.
the religion
Hold on.
aspect. Like if it's religion, your family, or work.
No,
you're
I
out.
Sean,
No,
no,
I think he's
agree.
just using it as an
Sean,
excuse.
tell me,
No, I am using it.
tell
That's
me.
what he's
I'm the
saying.
girl. Tell me that you have church. Like, tell me.
Okay,
again,
yeah,
tell-
all right.
You're
all right,
talking to me.
All right, so
I'm
so,
her.
So you just busted.
Yeah,
all right, so
no,
so
no,
so
no,
so
I don't know.
no, I'm
No,
not,
you have to do your bust
I'm
out.
not saying.
All
All right, all right.
right.
So that's it. So now I'm done.
You're telling me you
wipe,
have church
wipe,
and you want me to leave
wipe,
in the morning.
wipe. Hold on, hold on. Swipe, swipe, wipe, wipe.
We
all right,
need this.
right? All right. Now, boom. I go down. I drink my shit. I come back up. All right, cool.
Oh hey, how was your drink?
Oh, it was good, man. Oh.
Hey, you want
So, you comfortable?
Yeah, I'm really comfortable actually.
fill it
Are we
Okay.
gonna watch a movie?
Yeah, we can put something on. Hey, I just want to let you know though. So like, you gotta like, do you have a ride like home in the morning, or like, how do you think you're gonna get home?
I can either get a ride from my friend or Uber. But I do have my car outside too. Do you don't remember?
No. I remember. I just I remember. I just wanted to make sure that you're okay in the morning and everything.
He got you solid.
No, I just want to make sure you're like okay, in the morning because you never know. Like, so you could always be drunk in the morning. Mainly, I'm just asking though because I do have church. My mom has been begging me to go to church with her for like the last couple weeks, so I gotta be up around 8 a.m. Do you think that you would be able to be out around that time? I'm just wondering.
I can definitely push for that, but I'm a follower too. I can come with you.
Yeah, so like the only reason I would say no this time, but definitely like listen, I'll hit you up after, and we can coordinate if you want to come like next week. But this one time, I haven't gone with her and my grandmother in a really long time, and so my grandmother is supposedly coming. That's honestly the real reason why we're going. So this time I would say it has to be just family only. But listen, I'll text you and like we could try to coordinate next weekend.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
All right. You good
That
with the
was
blanket?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Done. That was valid. That was valid.
Done. Thank you.
Nah, he was good.
As long as you keep tossing
You don't
in
wanna
families
question
member,
me
what are
like
they
that.
going to argue
Yeah,
with me about?
So
you keep tossing in
what
family
I picked
members.
up,
What
what
are
I
you
picked up
arguing
from that, family member, they counter you. Family member.
Family member.
Yeah,
Counter
but my
family
The
mom,
more
yeah,
family,
but
yeah. But my mom, but my grandmother, but my uncle, but
Yeah.
my aunt, but what are they gonna do? At
Honestly,
one point, it's a
and
family
I was
reunion. What are they gonna
and
join?
If I'm being honest, I was sitting there like I just kept hearing like aunt, uncle, grandma, and
What
shit like
they-
that.
what
I
they-
was like, you know what? This guy has a lot going on. I don't even want to go
They
anymore.
respect
you go.
the fact
I ain't
that
wanna
you
go
wanna
out.
be with
That's
your
a lot.
family.
I actually wanted to
Andy
I
had-
wanted to tell you never mind by the time like
but-
you're halfway done talking.
But Drew, you highlighted it real quick, Jay. He nailed
No,
it
no, I
because
was
the
just saying,
real,
like, let him
the real mechanism of the whole thing is like also you're trying to make them think, man, that's a lot of effort for me.
That's a lot of
That's
shit.
a
to go
lot
to
of
church
people
with
to
this
meet.
guy.
That's a lot of people to meet, dude.
I'm gonna tell you
My
exactly
uncle's
what the
gonna
fuck
be
I'm
there,
doing.
Aunt
It's gonna be a lot
Judy.
quicker.
A lot of
Now you're
handshaking.
going,
That's a lot of
man.
hugging. You don't want to be part of that.
Watch. Andrew, go ahead. Do it for me. Do it for me. I dare you.
let's see the
You're
difference.
kicking
Oh,
me
so
out.
are you the
Or
girl?
No. You're the girl, and I'm kicking.
You're kicking me out. Kick
Yeah.
me
All right,
out.
I'm gonna be the
Kick me
girl.
out.
Well, no, you gotta start
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Let me be the
No,
girl.
actually,
Let me be the girl.
no,
He started
actually,
it.
Let me be the girl.
Let's
Let
hear
me
you
be
two.
the girl.
Let's go.
Okay.
Kick him out.
All right, you ready?
All right.
Wait, so where we
Jay
starting
has to
from?
start it. Jay,
Where
you
we
have to kick
starting
him
from?
out.
Set the scene.
Where we starting?
So
All
you're
right,
starting-
you just busted.
Oh shit!
Let's put you and the guy just busted. Okay, Mike, so wipe off your face and say, what's
All right,
next?
no, all right. So from
Remember, it's
from
in
after
him.
the cleanup,
It's in him.
We're
It's
sitting
in
on your
him.
bed. It's after the cleanup.
What's next?
Okay.
Try to squeeze it out.
Vacuum it out.
Okay. After the cleanup.
All right, no, let me. All right. So I'll start it off. After the cleanup, we're
After
sitting
the
on the bed. I
cleanup,
sit on the bed
yeah.
next to you after I clean up. Ready?
So you finna scratch my back right quick?
Why was it so small?
It's so small.
First off, we already know that's not true.
Okay.
We know that's not true. So backtrack. Rewind.
Yeah.
That
was great.
Jay got
That
offended.
was great.
Jay got offended.
That was great.
That was great. Straight face.
I'm supposed to be kicking you out. You want to know the reason for me to kick you out?
Jay's like,
What
we're
are you
doing
talking
round
about?
two.
I'm an independent woman. Fuck that shit. I'm staying here if I wanna.
You weren't independent when I was up in you, so it takes two to tango.
Fuck
We
your
are-
1776 independence bullshit. I don't need none of that. Now get your hands over here and cuddle.
5 minutes before your Uber here. Thank you.
That's some bullshit. I'm going to my side piece anyway.
It's okay. You're not gonna fuck 'em like me.
All right, I'm gonna wait in the parking lot then.
Freeze. Your titties are gonna be cold. Witch's tit.
Dude, he's a fucking asshole.
All right, so pretty much what
kinda
we
felt
learned.
that myself, yeah.
So pretty much what we learned from that interaction is that every morning is a fight with Jay to get someone out of the crib.
Mike was not fair enough. He was.
What
not
do you
as-
mean?
He was
Nah,
not
Mike.
as simple as
If
Andrew.
Mike was a girl, you
was
were
not as
kind of,
simple as
dude.
Andrew.
You're
Andrew-
extra. But let's
Andrew
be
was-
real.
Yeah,
though.
but like the girls you fuck with, I was
All
matching
right,
your
all right, no,
vibes.
I
Yes,
wasn't
was
gonna give him
matching
I
your
your
respect
vibe.
that.
We
I
were
respect
going
that.
off. We were
Yes.
going off. All right, what
History.
is the person? We were going off. Well, maybe the individual that you
That
were
Jay I was
banging.
fucking with.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry,
It's not fair.
I'm not profiling either. I'm just
Because
saying
it's not
that's
fair.
how the kind of girls you've been with.
No, I feel
You
you.
know?
No, yours is way tougher.
Pair of
He
Crocs
just
a
mad because
month.
I'm with some crazy ass females.
No,
I am though. I do be with crazy ass.
No, you definitely. I feel like you definitely would have a more difficult time.
I've been at knife point.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, I
you
wouldn't do
have.
that.
You
No.
have.
I've been beat up.
Yo, but speaking of females, real quick, who's that lady that died in the Disney?
Michelle Trachtenberg.
Trachtenberg? What was
Yeah.
she even in?
Dude, I couldn't
The
even tell
movie,
you,
You
man.
didn't see it?
I didn't watch.
Are we going?
I
are
don't
we
know.
going-
Tell
are
me
we
the
going
movie.
to Tarantino Smith here?
Tarantino
okay.
Smith.
That's also
Tarantino
nicknamed
Smith.
Tarantino Smith. Everyone wants to
Guy knows
reference me as
everything
that. I know
and
everything
whatever
about movies.
about movies.
Everything, yo.
Everything.
If
So-
Hollywood was a birthplace, it's where he was born.
Thank you, Ray Smith.
His core.
That's my pops.
Ray.
So yeah, no, she was in Eurotrip. She was also in Gossip Girl, which I don't really remember her in Gossip Girl, but supposedly she was in
old.
Gossip Girl. Yeah, mad old.
That's fucking old.
But yeah, Eurotrip, Gossip Girl, Buffy the Vampire
Hunter,
Slayer.
Yeah, she was in the Vampire Slayer.
That,
yeah,
and then so Disney.
Eurotrip,
Why
you said, or
bring
something
up
like that,
yeah, Eurotrip,
right?
dude, hilarious comedy, highly recommend.
heard about it.
Low key.
It is funny.
What's it?
It's
What
funny.
is it? What is it?
Oh, so like basically the premise of that movie is a dude is graduating. It's almost like it's not American Pie because American Pie takes place in like senior year. This takes place like pretty much just the summer going to college.
Gotcha. Same vibe though.
Same
I
type
was
of
gonna
vibe.
say,
though,
Like the last hoorah before we're going to college, and then comedy shit
yeah.
in between.
So
I
same
get
so
it.
It
same
is
type
an American Pie.
of it's very similar to kind of like
I
the
feel like
that
it's more
vibe
of a girly version.
in a way. Yeah, it's not.
It's
Well,
more
no,
of a
how does she die?
romanticized version in a way. Like it's
Yo,
more of like
how
the
does she
girl.
die?
So yeah, so she's been a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah,
Disney
that's more
thing
the
came
point.
because she was in the ice skating movie for
she was
Disney,
alive.
but she was only
Oh,
39.
she was Disney on Ice.
Let him
Yeah,
talk.
basically, she was 39.
She did.
And so what I've read so far is that she had a kidney transplant about what did they say, like 2 months ago or something like
For
that.
what?
Kidney transplant.
Yeah, but
Kidney-
like, why does she need it?
Like,
For
I don't know,
what?
That could
like,
be anything.
I would
How old
assume
was
she might have
39.
needed a kidney.
39. That's
I don't
it.
know.
She
Yeah.
needed a
That
kidney?
could- that could be-
Alcoholic.
No, that could be anything. There's multiple diseases
Oh,
and things you
I'm
can
sorry.
get
No,
tracked for
actually, Mike
needing
brings a
a
fair
kidney
point. So sorry. Backtrack.
Was
not
she a
kidney.
Nickelodeon
It's a
kid?
liver transplant. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
okay.
It was not even
Yeah,
kidney.
even
It was like
worse,
a liver.
even more
That-
alcohol.
that-
Yeah,
that don't-
kidneys
that don't
feel-
mean nothing.
So
That
she was an
don't mean-
alcoholic, is what
that
we're
don't
coming
mean
down
no-
to.
Yeah, I mean, could be.
Did she drink herself to
No, it could have
So,
been.
they
she
haven't
could've
come
been
out with
taking
anything.
Let him
pills
talk.
too.
Jay, you talking over everybody. Shut up
just
for a
saying-
little bit.
You're the one screaming, no.
Calm down,
no.
Wes. Calm down. I will tell you, just very quickly, because he's asking questions about like, oh, what do they haven't come out with anything. That's the whole point. So pretty much,
If we had
the
to guess.
family has not disclosed what she actually died from. They are refusing to do an autopsy as well. That's what I also read. And yeah, dude died at 39 abruptly, like randomly, basically. So kind of weird. Very, very tragic, obviously. I mean, like anyone that age, 39, geez, man. I mean, like you have a whole life ahead of you.
I mean, she
And,
passed
uh,
at
Isn't this
27
like
club.
liver cancer or some shit though? Isn't that a pancreatic cancer? Isn't pancreatic cancer in the liver?
Pancreatic, yeah. Pancreatic.
Isn't that in the
Your
liver?
Pancreas.
Is
that's-
the
that's her-
pancreas the
that's her-
liver?
No.
That's why I call it a different name.
It would be in your pancreas.
Sorry.
It's okay.
and
It's okay.
y'all think I'm the illiterate one.
No, it's okay.
That's not what illiterate means, but
But basically,
Can't say the word,
Basically,
but-
they it's almost like they're. It's almost like the
Rerun.
family is not. It's almost like the family like doesn't want to know.
so the
kinda
family
weird.
killed her.
Like yeah, I don't know.
I think that's what we're
There
coming
you go.
down
It
to.
might be
The
family
family
killing.
killed her with a bunch of alcohol poisoning, which
She didn't
killed
give
her
enough
liver.
money. I don't know.
That's what
Maybe
it was.
I don't know. But
People kill people.
I think the weirder one
What?
of the most recent deaths is the Gene Hackman. That's
I don't even know
weird.
what the fuck that is either.
I don't know who that is.
So I'll tell you.
When we were
Gene-
texting,
so-
like, Jay goes, "No way!"
Well,
I'm
hold
like,
on.
"Does Jay know who this is?"
Now I'm intrigued. I want to hear.
So Gene Hackman's in a bunch of stuff, but I'll tell you like what most people would probably remember him.
How do you spell it?
Gene
Is it like
Jack
Jean?
Human?
Gene, and then Hack is just like Hackman.
Hugh Jackman, I meant. Jack-
But yeah,
He
very
definitely did
similar
not die.
name wise. But
oh my god.
Gene
not
Hackman was
born
in
in
the
here, I gotta
original
believe
Superman. That's like what most people know, man. He's Lex Luthor in the original Superman. Yo, he died. So they found him, his wife, and a dog, randomly all deceased in their
The
house.
dogs too.
Yeah, so that's a weird thing. He had 3 dogs, only one was deceased, and they were all in the same vicinity. So only one dog was dead. The other 2 were alive. Him and his wife were deceased. How they found them is Gene
What's his
Hackman
name?
was
How do you
face
spell that?
down, Gene, and then Hackman.
G-N-E.
Gene Hackman was face down, glasses off, basically fully dressed.
Yeah.
His wife, this is the weirder one. His wife was found in the bathroom with an array of pills spread all around the floor. But wait, it's not the pill. Next to a
was he
space
in?
heater,
Next to a space here.
in fetal position, next to a space heater, and he
They
was
were on the
found.
pills.
And he was found face down. But no, dude.
She
usually,
killed him?
But here's the thing. Usually
he have any
pills,
wounds?
Usually with pills, what you'd find if it's an overdose or something like that, foaming of the mouth, throw up, something, right? Nothing. It's completely clean. Nothing. It was just
They
like
kill Mike's like
it was-
Congreg Murray.
And
there
then
was
the-
any wounds, or they don't have any.
no
nothing came
wounds,
out?
no force entry. But when they arrived, the other
motherfucker
weird
was
thing,
95.
no force entry.
Like into his body. You're saying?
No, I'm saying no force entry into the house. So like I'm saying like no force
I thought you
entry
meant to his
body,
fucking
dude.
like a cavity hole.
No. But like the
Is it
weird,
fucking rape?
weird thing is
Yes, rape.
yo, the door was open, but again, no forced entry.
He was in the
like
Bonnie
whatever.
and Clyde movie.
Yes, he was Bonnie and Clyde
Jay,
as well.
where are you at
But,
right now? You're so all
different
over.
world.
But then the dog
Different
was
world.
I was
also
doing the
found
research
dead.
on this motherfucker so I can know who the fuck he is.
I respect that.
So the first thing that they thought was gas leak, right? I think that makes kind of sense,
That
right?
makes a
All
lot
right,
of sense.
a bunch of people
Yeah, but
saying
why
how.
next to the heater?
It's a
So
space heater, like a
that's
plugged-in
weird.
space heater.
So
or
it's
some
a
shit you're saying, right?
plug-in space
Is it
heater.
a gas one though, or
No,
no?
plug-in.
Electric?
No, an
Oh, plug-in.
elect-
Duh.
Yeah,
Fucking
electric space
plug in.
heater. Different areas of the house. They ruled out gas leak already, so no gas leak. So again,
Carbon dioxide?
So let's
Well, no, that would
let's-
be
They would
let's-
have tested.
Is that gas?
real
that would
quick.
be
Let's
gas
bring
leak.
everything back to full circle.
That
Full
would-
circle,
that
real
would
quick,
be
full
gas
circle.
leak.
Yeah, boy,
All right,
wait.
So I'm an FBI investigator,
circle.
and I'm walking in and I'm getting the details, right? And this is what they tell me. All right, so we found that the door was ajar, but no signs of forced entry. We found out the wife was in the bathroom next to, cuddled up to a space heater with a bunch of pills by her, and she was deceased, like basically in still like position.
I would have
right?
counted the pills.
He was face down in the room, far away, face down, glasses off. That's another thing that they mentioned. Why? Why is that weird? Why would glasses be flown if you fell face down? Wouldn't they be still in your face, right there next to you?
What if
they
they're
were flown
loose?
off?
I mean, I've seen some
I'm
crazy
just saying,
shit.
dude, they were flown off to the side. That's a little weird.
On the head, you
No,
hit,
no,
you
no.
smack your face down.
Smack your face
fly.
down.
Yeah, but were they bent?
Say they're on the head,
No,
though.
no, no,
So it
no.
Say they're on the head, though.
Okay,
No,
on the
no,
head.
no.
Forward.
Depending.
And they found it to the left.
They
but
found
wait
it to the
a minute,
left.
wait
They
a
found it to
minute,
the
you
left.
Everybody.
They found it to the left, bro.
I'm just saying. I'm not talking over everyone. I'm just saying. Fucking depending on if he fell straight forward with glasses on, majority of the time as a person who wears glasses, you're gonna go and your glasses are gonna crack and they're gonna be there in front
And
of you.
that's how I feel,
now,
too.
If he hit it hard enough and the glasses went, depending on the distance, is when I would say it's bullshit.
Yeah, but like how people wear their, especially old people, they wear their glasses loosely because they're always sitting
Look at
on their
mine.
glasses. You're a fucking young idiot.
It doesn't matter if I still fall. The fucking glasses are still gonna fall the same fucking way.
If you don't wear them loose though, old people wear them loose because
Oh,
they
what,
could
you're
have been
saying they're
reading
walking around like
glasses.
this?
But I'm just saying, if you're falling
they're
though,
just
like
walking
Jason,
around like this.
I'm just saying, how do you get to where they're
To the
5
left,
feet
he's
to the
saying.
left of
He said
you?
to the left.
Bro, there's
though.
a very
They're not
big
even
difference
flown.
between
They're not
you
even like
falling-
flown forward.
there's
So
a-
say they're on top of the head and you hit your head and went. Phew.
What kind of
Not
floor is
that
it?
way.
Carpet?
I don't know. I'll
Because
get, I'll
they
get back on
slide.
it. I'll get
I
back
was
on
saying,
it. I'll
we're
get back on
really
it.
getting into the
Hardwood or
nitty-gritty. Can we
carpet
just
would
go-
make
If
a
it's
big
hardwood,
difference.
it'll slide.
So-
If it's hardwood,
so
it'll slide.
This is the nitty gritty.
That's actually a fair point. I didn't even think about that. That's a
Well,
good
no,
point.
because if it's hardwood, it'll slide.
no,
If
yeah,
it's
no,
hardwood-
that's fair.
But
Or
it still has to
tile,
slide in a
whatever.
direction,
bathroom,
though.
right?
Tile.
No, so this was in a bedroom, but who knows? They're rich. They're gonna fucking die in their bedroom.
Yeah,
for all we
it's
know.
all right.
What's making it go left though? Like
yeah,
that's what I want to know.
that's the whole
What's gonna
thing.
like if he's falling this way, no matter how loose they are,
Dude, you're
what's making it go
fainting.
left?
You're like fuck.
Yeah, I'm
Honestly,
fuck
though,
the hell,
maybe.
And you're moving your head.
Or
I'm
maybe he
kinda
grabbed his
with- I don't
glasses and
know.
was like, oh
I'm
no,
with Mike.
oh no,
I'm with Mike
and
on
threw
that
him.
one.
or
Dude,
some
there's
shit.
so many variables.
So many
Yeah,
variables.
that's what it is.
But anyway, I want to hear what happens after.
There was nothing. They're dead.
So still under investigation.
They're
I
dead.
think. No, there's really no after. There's still an investigation. Remember, guys, this happened today. This
We're
happened
finding
today.
this out as
This
we
is
go.
literally today.
This is today.
This is literally today. This happened today. This is real time. This is real time. This happened today. But honestly, wait. Biggest outlier. Something the craziest to me personally. There is 3 dogs. There's 3 dogs.
Yeah, but one is dead.
Why is only
Because
one
maybe-
dead?
Because you know what? Maybe
Dude, it
that-
has
So
been
if it was
gas shit,
something
bro.
that was
No,
a
no.
gas leak, but if they're
Maybe that
all
one
in the
dog
same
that-
like
maybe it's
vicinity
the only dog
within the
that
house,
attacked.
Were they
the
all in the
house
same
is
area?
all-
Like the
the
other
whole-
two dogs running around.
The point is, if it's gas leak, bro, why they ruled it out is because the entire home would have the gas leak. So
sure.
it doesn't matter where you
Especially
are
after
in
that
the
long.
house.
After that long too.
So like, why is it that the dogs they're all found in
Sure.
the same vicinity? Why is it that one dog's deceased and the other dog isn't?
Doggy
Is that
door.
one
Well, no,
dog?
no,
Doggy door, because dogs can smell gas leaks and shit
Yeah,
like
but
that.
dude.
Yeah, imagine.
No,
Yeah,
Sean has
doggy
a
door.
point.
They
Yeah,
bad- they
Sean
smell that
has a
shit?
point.
I don't like
yeah, but
that.
Sean has a
The one
point.
stupid dog.
If there was a gas leak, anything alive that breathes oxygen would have
Mike
died.
just said it though.
That's
Mike
my
just
only
said
thing.
it though. Mike just said
Then
it.
how
though.
come the one dog didn't get
Because
it? My dog smelled some shit.
1 out of
My
every
dog
3 people are
pops up.
fucking stupid. You don't know this
So
stat?
1 out of every 3 dogs are fucking
Dogs
stupid.
aren't-
Yes.
Fair enough.
No,
Fair
no.
enough.
You're telling me 1 out of every 3
Okay,
dogs
hold on,
can't be
hold on.
stupid?
No, no.
I will say.
That
as
sounds
a-
like like actual.
No,
I agree
you're
with
wrong.
Andy on that
No,
one.
you are wrong because I will
What
say
kind of
as
dog
a
was it?
vivid
Actually,
dog
no.
owner-
What kind of
Yeah,
dog?
what
is
kind
it?
of dog? If
I
it
don't
was
know.
a
You don't
fucking
know. What kind of
lab-
dog was it?
Let me get back
Look
to
it up.
that.
Yeah, we'll
I
be
actually,
back.
I
We'll
actually
be back.
know what you
No,
said
no,
on
No,
that.
I don't
on,
care
keep on.
what kind of dog it is. I
You
don't
don't
care
know.
what kind of dog it is. Dogs
Yeah,
have
okay.
an innate, like,
bro-
instinct to where if there was a gas leak, bro, and only one died but two survived.
Let me.
why did not
I got
the
it. I
other
got
one
it.
Run?
Let me
Why
say
did
this.
not the other
Let
one
me say
run?
this.
It
Let me
makes
say
no
this.
sense.
I'm
When there's
agreeing with
tragic
you.
disasters, birds fly away. Animals reach for higher ground before a
They're not
monsoon.
domesticated.
Ready?
Like,
Look, listen.
They're not bred
It
domesticated.
doesn't matter. They still have an instinct.
Jay,
They're animals.
They still do, but
Ready?
it's less.
So
just like people have an animal
I
instinct.
think
when
you're getting
comes
it
to certain
wrong,
shit.
bro.
No, here's the answer to Jay, and it's agreeing with him. All the dogs were actually really smart. They all did leave through the puppy door. They smelled it like, oh shit, that's why the other two dogs survived. They stayed outside, but they all wanted to be.
They're owners.
They all wanted to be loyal, but they knew that they went back in, they were gonna die. So two of them said, "Damn, I'm not taking that risk." But the one took that risk. They said,
Really?
the one took that risk and said, "Yeah, I'm gonna be loyal
I like
and
that.
go back in." He
Andy,
died with
this
the
may
dog.
change your entire perception.
This
on
sounds
this
like
show.
all
It
Chihuahuas
may
are
take your
heavy.
entire
Like, what the
perception.
fuck is this?
No,
That is
opposite.
some
opposite.
What kind of dog is it? Is it a
Opposite.
German Shepherd?
It's a motherfucking German Shepherd.
God damn it,
They
it's
are
a German
too
Shepherd.
smart. They're too smart. They're too smart.
Even more to my point. The two, they all left outside the dog door. Two of them said, "Damn, I'm loyal. I love my people, but I'm not going back in and dying." The one said, "You know what? I'm fucking Hulk Hogan, HH, brother. I'm going back in." Didn't make
So
it.
you think this dog had an
unfortunately.
ego?
This dog
No.
had an
This
dog
ego,
had an ego.
and he couldn't put his pride aside.
No.
He died along with the owners.
Dude, I've seen
what
multiple.
happened.
You cannot be wrong. That's potential.
No, I'm telling
potential.
you right now.
Cheers.
I have seen multiple. No matter what kind of dog breed, no matter what it is.
They're smart.
I've seen dogs always die with their owners. The only animals, no offense,
Exactly.
that I've ever
Or cats.
seen
I
die,
agree.
yeah, that will not defend their owners when they die are
I have
cats.
2 cats.
And I have seen dogs literally run back in.
How many
fires.
times in
No.
How many times in person have you watched a
No,
dog
if you-
walk
if
to
you-
its owner and fucking die with him? Please tell me.
I've
Not
seen
in
it.
person, but no.
Come on, how many videos do you see
I
of
can
that
agree with
crap?
that. I can agree with
They're-
that.
Come on,
Say what you
When
want.
you
There's
hear-
so many
Nope.
variables.
I-
So
bro.
many. Jay, I agree with you. I agree with you. Dog.
I'm saying they're loyal. That's why he went back in
No,
and
dogs
died.
are loyal to the. No, honestly,
Two of them
fuck
could've
you,
been
Andy. I
cowards.
agree with you.
Yeah, but
Jay.
see, I have
Two of them
agree.
could have been
Dude,
cowards.
Look this up. No cap. I have a video. It's out when
You look-
I'll,
you have
I'll
it? Let
Find
me
it.
see it.
I'll find it. It's this. No. Listen. It's this. Nah, for real. No cap. It's this dog. In,
Yo, honestly,
Japan.
for being honest,
Nah,
being
look,
real
On some real
look,
stuff, I'm
look.
being so for real.
No, look, it's this dog in Japan, and his owner passed away. But every Sunday, he
It's a
took him on
viral
this
Facebook
fucking
video. I seen
Nah,
this
nah,
shit.
look,
could be AI,
he's the
who
one
knows?
that-
It could be
Jay
AI.
could've been
You
drunk.
don't know
fucking
anymore,
AI.
bro.
It's not no fucking
It could be
AI.
some AI. It really could
It's
be.
not no fucking AI.
Wait,
Don't
wait,
let
you
these
said dog from
stupid
Japan now?
motherfuckers.
That's
Yeah.
a commie, bro. I can't trust that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
bro, he travels on the train.
Terrors,
every
terrors,
day.
terrors,
Completely
terrors.
kidding.
He
Completely.
travels on the train every day and goes to the park because that's where his owner used to take him every day.
Bro, that
when
sounds
he
like
was
some
alive.
feel-good
Yeah, but my
commercial.
fat ass little cat would come
Yo,
with me too.
have
though,
you
if
ever
I
seen
brought
the
cat.
Have you ever
Just
seen the
saying.
Coca-Cola commercial?
My dog right over there will follow me anywhere.
dude,
That
that looks like a
motherfucker
dog,
follows
dude.
me.
Do you guys ever see the
Shit.
Coca-Cola commercial with the dog that followed the horse and shit? Come on, that whole story you just said sounds like
that
the
wasn't
fucking commercial.
Coca-Cola.
If I was
It
following
was
a horse,
Coca-Cola.
That was a beer commercial.
Or Budweiser. It was
Yeah,
Budweiser. He follows and
Budweiser.
Kid
keeps
that
on.
drinks beer can't
You don't
figure
even know
out
what he's
how to
talking
Budweiser.
about.
I don't like
Shame.
Budweiser.
I know.
It's
He's
just
a
trash.
fucking
What's wrong with
idiot.
Budweiser?
Yeah, come on.
Hard,
Budweiser.
heavy dog.
I mean, yeah.
Really?
Not hard,
It's
but it's just heavy.
It's heavy. It's heavy.
You really think Budweiser's heavy?
Yeah,
You're
Budweiser's
drinking
100%.
Guinness.
Budweiser tastes like piss though. This has dark notes of sweet chocolate and
I can agree with the chocolate.
Honestly,
Jay was saying coffee, but you know what?
You know,
I
it
think
is
there's a
coffee.
hint of coffee, but
Honestly,
I
bro,
actually think chocolate's more
I taste
taste that.
Yo,
way.
if I'm being, and this is how I explain to everyone. Taste it,
good,
but
dude.
let me, before you sip it, I explain to
Tastes
everyone
like
because
coffee to me.
until I
Beer
looked it up,
coffee.
what it was supposed to
Nah,
taste
it's
like,
a
that
hint
like
of
that
coffee,
like
but-
coffee. It was a coffee, like a dark sweet chocolate and like some like nutty flavor. Now since I read that, I know that I can taste it. But before, how I always explained it,
Yeah.
tastes like dirty water.
All right.
It
Okay.
does.
All right.
will
So you're
ask-
saying
I will
blindly
ask
dirty water.
Blindly, it tastes like dirty water. Going
I think
in
it
knowing
always
what
tastes
you're
like
what you
chocolate.
should be looking for.
water.
But I don't know. It tastes
It
like
just
bro.
smells like
Get
Guinness.
your fucking Baronowski.
Wait, hold on.
Fresh out the tap.
I need to focus.
Gotta
Yeah,
boil it
go.
first.
Huff it in.
Bro, stop sniffing my fucking
no,
beer.
no,
Like,
huff it
I'm
in.
gonna
Treat it
drink
like
that
wine.
after.
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
want
treat it like-
get your nose out of
well,
beer.
dude, you have a bigger schnoz than him. Calm down.
You do have a fucking.
That had nothing to
Yo,
do with
this
it. Get your nose out of my
motherfucker's
beer.
nose looked like he was a
some
cast
peace and
member
quiet.
of Blair
I need to
Witch.
collect my thoughts if we're being real right now.
Collect your thoughts.
I'm getting you some clear air.
Fucking bald head steaming.
Get the hat on.
Switch
it's
it
okay.
around.
Soak up it.
One big. Yep. Gulp.
That tastes like
And what do you feel?
Beer, coffee.
What are you getting out of that?
Notes of what?
Yeah.
No cap. A very citrus-esque coffee. but it's
So it's
still a
citrusy
coffee.
coffee.
That is the most
mean?
shittiest
You know there's a whole
fucking
coffee
description
wheel.
I ever heard about
wheel.
in my
There's a
fucking
whole-
life.
They don't understand.
Citrus?
No, there's
Look,
a
they're
citrus
not
coffee.
exquisite.
He
like
is
I
No,
am.
I'm not.
He is
I'm not
the
declining
same
that.
guy
Look,
who
citrus
went
coffee.
We're
to
not
a-
declining
understand.
that there's a citrus
He
coffee.
is
when you
the
get
same guy
coffee
who went to
from-
a club, ate pulled pork,
Like
and
these are
said,
Keurig people.
the consistency
They're very much
No.
Keurig.
pulled pork from a
Dunkin'.
club.
I'm not saying there's
fucking
not a
Guinness.
there's not a citrus fucking coffee. I'm saying
Tastes like
to
shit.
describe this as citrus coffee is a fucking terrible
it's-
description.
it's
Bro,
not thick.
You just described this dirty water.
There's no citrus in this. Dirty water doesn't have fucking citrus in it. I can tell you that much.
All right, but like
There's no
how do you
citrus
know-
in this fucking
you
drink.
sound like you come from.
Is there citrus in this, Sean? Please take a sip.
give it.
Is there fucking
Listen,
citrus?
you
Is
sound
there-
like you come from an experience of drinking dirty
I
water.
don't.
Where did you drink dirty water at?
I
Where
just-
did you get the reference
but
to
it's like-
dirty
it's
water?
like- you know you-
I've hit a bong before and dirty water's got in my mouth. Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
yes.
All right,
yes.
that's all. I need a
This
point
is
of
like shit water.
I need a point of
Dirty
reference.
water,
All right.
I said, dickhead.
Gentlemen.
So at the end of the day, I'm sorry. Take one sip of that and tell me.
Gentlemen, I need a clean
If you take-
ozone. I need a
okay.
clean ozone. Everyone, shh.
If you
Shut up.
If you taste one thing of citrus,
Respect this
fucking
man's
lie.
taste buds.
That's awful.
God, Lord of
Hold on.
There's no
mercy.
citrus in this shit. Is he
Listen.
stupid?
I don't know. I just been crying. Tastes like dirty coffee beer.
Yo, dear,
up.
like an
Mike.
old cold coffee.
You're 100% correct, my brother.
I told
There's
you. I told
citrus
you.
in
I
there?
told you. I told you. Citrus coffee.
If anyone just saw that awkward handshake, go
That's
fuck
such
yourself.
a fucking lie. You
wouldn't
taste
answer
citrus in
No,
that.
dude, I definitely take citrus
taste
in this.
citrus in a fucking
100%,
Guinness.
without a doubt.
I think I look up. Is there
Citrus-
citrus
without a
taste in
doubt.
Guinness?
coffee.
Wait,
Because
wait,
listen,
wait,
you've
wait,
never
wait,
had
wait,
coffee,
wait,
bro.
wait,
Is there a
wait,
citrus
wait,
taste
wait,
in
wait,
Guinness?
wait,
They
wait,
don't know. Take that back. Here.
Hold up. We get out of here.
No, I'm gonna.
No, a typical Guinness does not have noticeable citrus taste.
Give me an ashtray.
You're so upset because, dude, I actually tasted too. I'm not lying. I really did.
Citrus taste.
Is there an
Can we
orange
take-
peel in
can we-
that?
can-
You
can
taste
we
like an
have a break?
orangey type peel thing?
No, but it's
Mike.
from the what?
Can we have a break?
Yeah, you want to take a little piss break?
Yeah.
I do gotta take a
All right,
little
we'll
piss
be
break.
right. We'll be right back after
Beep,
this
beep, beep.
shit.
Well, beep, beep, beep.
That was bad.
You'll love this, yo. I remember in college, my boy Miles. We were literally at a party. I'll never forget this. We were literally at a
Oh,
party.
when Sean's done, I got a
and,
topic.
and
real
it's
quick.
like fucking like 11:30 p.m. And my boy, like again, frat party. I'm in college, and my boy literally turns to me and goes, "Yo, bro, like, do you and England want to go see a movie tomorrow?" And I was like, "Yeah, bet. Like that's cool. Like, what? I'm talking about a movie. Like, at a party that's like fucking bitches everywhere. Like, we're drinking whatever." And I'm like, "All right, like, what are we seeing?" He's like, "Dude, they just came out with the brand new Dragon Ball Z."
Oh, that-
and I'll never forget. I literally was like, "What do you mean Dragon Ball Z movie?" I'm like, "It's a live action." He goes, "Nah, dude, it's straight
He's
up
turning
just a
Super
cartoon,
Saiyan.
dude."
Fuck
And
that.
I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude!
Hell
I'll go see
yeah.
that
Yeah,
shit."
word.
I end up going to the movie theater. It's me, Miles, and my boy Ingling, and there's like literally, he didn't tell me, but like 3 other frats. Like 2, like basically the only like black kids like in the frats. They all came,
my
bro.
God,
It's
why you
literally
gotta say it
10
like that?
black kids and then just me and Engling, like the most like generic like what. And we're all just straight island, just watching at 7 a.m. Not to mention very first
7
showing.
a.m..
We're all watching. Yeah, dude.
Dude, why'd you guys go that early?
Like 7,
Fuck, you
oh
showed
no,
that
no,
early.
dude. Like Matt, no,
you guys stay
8
up?
a.m. It was literally the first showing of like a fuck like of AMC.
I'd
and
have been like, I'm
and
sleeping in,
no,
I'll
because
see you
Miles
guys
was like,
later.
no, dude, we gotta be the first people to do that, dude. We gotta be the first.
I'd
ones
have
to
been
do
like, I'll see
Yo,
you
you
later.
best
Dedication.
believe at this 8 a.m. show, bro, this theater was damn near packed.
I believe it,
I was
bro.
For
gonna say,
fucking
I-
Dragon Ball.
I
Those
don't- I
people
don't-
are
I
passionate,
cracked
man. They're
up,
passionate.
Jay. I fucking
That would have
cracked
been me
up
for
because
Harry Potter though.
I literally was like, looking around, I'm like, dude, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, dude, white
That would've
dudes
been
like
me
in
for
here
Harry
right now,
Potter, though. I
bro.
ain't
It was
gonna
just straight up
front.
like just nothing but like black people just watching Dragon Ball Z and fucking loving it too. That was the best part, dude. Like going
Absolutely
ham for
enjoying it.
bro.
Dude, Dragon
going
Ball Z is
ham
fucking
for
good,
it, bro. No, I love Dragon Ball Z.
like Budokai
But my
4
point
was
is
like
the
the
anime,
best, bro.
the
Four is
anime
fire.
love
Budokai
though,
4.
yo, the anime love though was insane, dude. Like
Yeah.
they
If
really
you don't
went
like Dragon
ham
Ball
for
Z,
that.
fuck you.
Dude, I love Dragon Ball Z, but like I never saw so many people go to a
Really
they-
invested.
Bro,
That
they paid
invested.
fucking
That
money
invested.
to go
Bro,
see
people got
Dragon
tattoos.
Ball
You
Z.
did.
Bro, people got
I did.
tattoos
I
of
did,
that
dude.
shit,
It was
bro.
fun.
It
though.
was a good
I
time
ain't gonna
with the
lie, it
boys,
was fun.
too, yeah.
Yeah, they were fighting Piccolo, bro. Fuck Piccolo. Dude, they were fighting that motherfucker for like straight
No
up like
idea.
a solid 30 minutes of that movie, and I was like just invested in that shit.
Wait,
Like,
wait,
yo,
my
But
fuck,
bro,
yo,
and that's what
literally
literally
like
on. Like,
fuck that
I
motherfucker
watched
up.
Naruto for like what, like the first part or whatever crap it was. One fight scene would be
No,
fucking
Naruto-
4 episodes.
No,
How long,
Naruto,
dude? One movie has to be one. No. One movie. One movie has to be one whole fight scene because one movie has to be one whole fight scene.
One fight scene could cost you a whole season. So my thing is this: as somebody who's watched the whole shit and named his pet after it because I love Naruto so much, and
Had to.
shout out to my girlfriend. You should have bought me the goddamn ramen cup for Christmas. What's it called?
What is Naruto?
Yeah, I wanted the Ochi ramen cup.
Oh my god.
Brrr. But anyway, fucking yo, no. Naruto is a very long series, and you have to like really pay attention. But anyway, fucking nah, dude. Them fight scenes will last you a whole year, and if you don't pay attention already, you won't know.
But that's what I'm saying. How the fuck do you put that into a movie?
Because
Dude,
because if
it's
you
a long
love
ass
the
It must have been
anime-
one fight per
Bro.
movie,
If you
bro.
love
Bro,
the-
it was
if you
an
love the
hour and
anime,
45
you will
minutes of
Bro,
straight
did you see when
fighting.
he
Was it
died?
one person there fighting? Like
It was straight up a
when
group
Sasuke
of
and
individuals
Naruto-
just fighting.
When Sasuke
No,
Like
I'm
and
talking
more
about
Naruto
people
fought-
were just
Bro.
like this movie, bro.
Bro, when
was
Sasuke
straight
and
up
Naruto
10
fought,
minutes.
that was like 3 episodes. Everybody was like,
Jay, this movie, this Dragon Ball Z movie was straight up 10 minutes of just like, all right, this is where we are, pretty much. And then for the next hour and a half was straight up them on some planet fighting for an hour and a half. And I ain't gonna lie, shit was fucking entertaining. It was straight up entertaining for an hour and a half. I literally watched just
My fault,
fucking
Jay.
anime people just fucking fighting for an hour and a half. And I was invested. I was invested in this
well,
shit.
my question is this. Yo, for all of us, everybody gotta go around and say it. If you could be in one cartoon,
What would it be?
what would you be? Who
Oh,
would
that's
you
a good
be?
one. That's a good
I
one.
already know where I would be at.
All right.
Well, or
Start
no,
off,
who would it
Andy.
be, or could we just be ourselves, or who would it be too? You're saying?
No, you would be yourself, but you would be in
In
a
that car-
cartoon.
Like, yeah, like what?
like if you
Honestly,
could just be in
bro,
a cartoon.
and I know it might sound generic, Family Guy, because I would love to live just like carefree and
I
just
can see
and,
Andrew being like
and ju-
Quagmire's like fucking buddy.
and just
Yeah, he's fucking
and just
Brian,
know like
dude.
I'll be like I could like die or some shit fighting the chicken. Just know next episode I'll be back alive.
Alright.
Next episode I'll be walking like, hey, how you doing, Peter? You know, fucking
All right, so one cartoon, yours is Family Guy.
Family Guy
I can see it
or
now.
American Dad. One of those or some shit like
Would you
that.
like American Dad like that?
I hate
I do like American
Not a
Dad.
fan of
I
American
do
Dad.
like American
Cat-
Dad.
yo,
Have to be a
Cat-
cartoon.
Cat
I
loves
think
American
the
Dad.
Simpsons.
American Dad's pretty good.
Yo,
Family
I think
Guy-
the Simpsons
Family
suck.
Guys.
I think the Simpsons is awful.
You-
I
like
actually
Duff
don't like
beer?
The Simpsons either.
You don't like Duff beer?
No.
Are you fucking dumb?
I drank Duff beer.
Oh yeah, and Disney.
Yo,
That's
he's
right,
fucking
yo.
retarded.
That shit wasn't real beer.
Rerun,
Uh,
rerun.
Come on, you don't want to be with that?
No, I mean The Simpsons is actually kind of ass.
I don't like it either. I think it's boring.
All right,
Yeah.
Jay, go.
I think it's
And
boring.
If
and
you're,
that's
if
why-
you're one cartoon.
The only thing that I can say is, do you want to say the Simpsons are ass? That's why when Peter Griffin in the episode fought Homer Simpson, he throws a fucking Grammy award at him
Uh-huh.
and goes, I don't have any of those. That's not fair.
Not Grammy, I know you mean Emmy.
I mean,
So
whatever
good,
the
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
it
I think
whatever-
Simpsons is
whatever
fucking
the fuck they
boring,
call
all
it.
right?
No, but no.
I'm not
if
that
just
hater.
don't get the
Look,
humor,
I don't like
bro.
the Beatles either. So like,
If I
come
was
on.
in
get the
any
humor,
cartoon,
man.
you already know where I'd be.
Stale humor, that's why.
Yeah,
Boondocks.
you know,
I would say even
Nigga,
when
you
they're not
gay.
even making
I be
pop
writing
culture
the
about their shit.
Boondocks.
Boondocks.
Oh, okay. So
I be
you're
like-
Boondocks.
I be like, you just mad because your ass is old. Like, I be running the Boondocks. I be like,
That's another
man,
funny one I'd be in too.
Fuck this
Or yeah,
bitch.
I'm sorry,
Fuck it.
not cartoon, but a show I'd be in. Like if life did, like if I didn't care about like my life or nothing, I would totally be Trailer Park Boys. I would totally be Trailer Park Boys.
I love Trailer
If
Park.
I didn't care about my life
Yo,
and like
with
it
that
didn't
dude,
matter,
Mr.
or
Lady,
Trailer Park
like
Boys.
money wasn't real.
Like
Like,
money
it
wasn't
was
real.
just-
Life was a fantasy. Trailer Park Boys. I'd be collecting shopping carts and bubbles. I don't care.
Hell yeah, bro.
I don't
You
give a
just
fuck.
be lit
I would
every
love
day
to
in the
do
Trailer
that.
Dude,
Park
lit
Boys.
every day.
Wow.
I'd be getting the good chicken tenders. Me and Ricky be getting the $8 chicken tenders, not the $4 ones.
Shit.
Yo,
You
give
kidding
me
me?
some jalapeno chips.
Yo, come on,
No, dude, that would be a good one though.
bro. That's exactly.
All right,
but-
you go. 'Cause I got
Dude,
one. I
to
know
be
one.
honest, I can't put myself in like a certain show, but I see myself in anything that's
King of the
related
Hill.
to Adult Swim. Anything that's on
Oh,
Adult Swim.
so you
Well,
would
like,
just
say,
be
but
adult.
if you had to give a show,
Adult
come
Swim
on,
Network.
one.
Yeah.
If I had to be a
You
show,
gotta pick
If you had to be in a show, what show would you
one.
want
You
to
gotta
be in?
pick one.
Yeah,
we all
pick
picked
one.
one.
to like live in, like as like
Yeah, as a
Yeah, we
character,
all pick
you don't gotta
one.
be the main character. Living as a person.
Ah, dude, that's so fucking tough.
Doesn't have to be your favorite.
We
Which
all
one you think
picked
of?
one. We
You don't
all
mind.
picked
I don't know, maybe like Robot Chicken or some shit.
If you were in
That's
Robot
sketchy,
Chicken,
bro.
I'm
I don't
not
know.
watching
So
anymore.
I feel like a lot of people die in Robot Chicken.
Yeah.
Robot Chicken is.
Are we talking to like as to like be like a character in?
Do you think
Or are we
re-
talking
Yes.
real
Well,
life?
Well,
Yeah.
no, like
Living
no,
it.
no, like,
No,
do you-
like
so
living
like,
it.
so do you
What
actually,
character?
if you actually think it'd be fun to live in Robot
Oh,
Chicken?
fucking SpongeBob, bro.
Oh, that's a
To
fair.
I
live,
That's
to
actually
live.
fire. I mean, that's actually
SpongeBob,
fire.
bro.
You thought we were
Wait,
gonna
wait,
hate on
wait a
that, but
minute,
that's how
wait
you
a
got
minute.
fire.
Can I
I
just
live in that.
Can I just
Get
ask
some
this
burgers
question?
every day.
Everybody want to taste the Krabby Patty.
Yeah, it tastes the Krabby Patty, bro.
It's gotta taste different than like a cheeseburger deluxe. It's just not that.
Could
The
you imagine
the one
just
at
like...
Wendy's was bullshit, and I never tasted it. But I wanted
Nah,
to.
it was bullshit though.
No, I wanted
Wait,
to
yeah,
taste
Sean,
it,
what
but it
was
was
yours?
bullshit.
Trying to think right now.
I mean, real quick,
So many shows.
could you just...
So many shows.
So many shows.
No,
There is.
Sean would
There's so
have to
many
be on
shows.
Family Guy. He has to.
I
be
mean,
on
Sean is
Family
Family
Guy.
Guy.
I don't think
Material.
I would do.
No, South Park.
South
No,
Park's
I
great.
thought about that.
Oh,
I
dude,
thought
I
about
didn't think
that.
about
I
that.
thought
Oh my
about
God,
South
that's
Come
Park.
on
another
down to
great
South
one.
Park and just
I
have
thought
yourself time.
No, dude.
love you. I swear to God.
Hard part is just so many shows, like so many.
Come on, Sean. Just we told Mike.
No. I'm really like giving this a
Five.
thought right
It's
now.
something you have to think about.
Three,
Fuck that.
two,
No, because that's
one.
not his true
Fuck that.
answer.
No, fuck that. Yeah.
That's not his true answer. Think about it for a little
So
bit.
I
Real
w-
quick, if I was to
Yeah,
imagine,
let's come back.
imagine just living in SpongeBob, right? You know, popping a Zanny real quick, maybe smoking an underwater blunt,
me and
and
Sandy
then going to
was-
fucking
me and
SpongeBob's
Sandy
house
was
and having
doing
a
shit on the
fucking
low.
rave with the fucking jellyfish, bro.
If that's the case,
I mean, just eating jelly. And
I would love that. yo, you know what I want to try
It was
those
lit.
Krabby Patties with the fucking jelly from the fish.
Yeah.
Where
the
jellyfish
pickles?
on.
Yeah.
You remember they
Where are the
it's great-
pickles?
The pickles? Or no, the pretty patties.
Yeah, new pickles.
The
Where's your pickles?
bubble bass. Bubble bass.
yeah,
Bubble
yeah,
bass.
yeah.
yo.
Where are the
Oh my
pickles?
They're
God.
underneath your tongue.
Still no pickles. Like that fucking guy was.
Honestly,
No pickles.
That
yo,
was a good
dead ass,
episode.
yo.
Wait.
Honestly, no. If I was gonna be in a show, I hate to
would
say
you
it,
be?
like really thinking about it. Which obviously y'all saw. I just really did think about it there. I'd still probably go back to South Park, bro. I would love to be in South Park.
I would too.
You wanna know
Yeah.
why? You wanna know why I would love to be in South Park? Because South
Who's
Park
your
is one
favorite
of the.
character from
Hold on,
South
hold
Park?
on.
Oh, South Park can easily tell you who my favorite character. Butters.
Butters, yeah, I love
Butters is my favorite character,
Bro,
bro.
he's like a character
He
you
was
can't do
sucked
it
in
out.
Dude, because he's the fucking funniest character. Because he's
He
so,
sucked dick because he's
Yo,
funny.
wait, the
Yo, bro,
brothers. I don't
he's
watch
so,
the show.
he's so innocent. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Like ever. That's
I
like why
he's
he's
a
thought
so
it
kid.
was
funny.
fun. I
Yeah.
didn't know what in my mouth.
Yo, he's literally fucking like.
Yo,
like,
Brandon.
he's
Yo,
literally-
Kenny.
he's literally
Kenny,
fucking-
bro.
No, but Kenny is killing everything.
Yeah, I thought it was
This is my
a-
nigga, bro.
Yeah, I can't
Yo,
be
Kenny
Kenny,
be
though.
like,
Kenny always dies and then comes back.
I think
You
South
killed
Park is-
Kenny,
I think
you
South-
bastards.
I think South Park is it mainly because like I feel like South Park of all the shows that I
love
watch,
Kenny.
they're the
He
most
always gets
even keeled
killed.
show.
Yeah.
Like they're the most like I'm just gonna make fun of like
Kenny
whatever. I don't
just
really
be
give
like,
a
Yo,
shit.
South Park.
Like you know what I mean?
Again,
Like,
it
they're
doesn't matter
doing
what
all.
you are. Race, creed, religion.
matter.
It doesn't
No,
matter.
they
Sex,
make
race,
fun
creed,
of
religion.
every
Whoever
single
you are,
person.
you're getting come at,
Yes.
and you're comes on your face, left,
Yes.
right, up, down, backwards, forward. Doesn't matter.
and
You're
honestly,
come
watching
on.
like watching like Trey Parker and shit, the people who made this show makes me want to be
Mr.
there.
Hanky,
Oh,
the Christmas.
no, yo, who is that? Oh my God, the guidance counselor. Oh my,
Okay.
Mr.
Mr. Garrison.
Mr.
I
No,
want you
no.
to
No,
get-
the guy-
I
that's
didn't
a
like
teacher.
everything everybody
Mr.
was
Mackey,
talking
Mr.
about.
Mackey.
Mr. Mackey.
Okay, maybe we can try
Mike
that.
does the best.
Mr. Garrison, suck my dick, Mr. Garrison.
class.
What the fuck, Kyle?
No.
Fuck you guys, I'm going home. I'm going home. Right now.
No, but if I was to be one character in that show, dude, Randy. I'm Randy.
Randy, oh,
Randy,
what a
dude.
great,
I'm so
What a
Randy.
great
I'm
fucking
so
choice.
Randy, bro.
holy shit.
You know, I watched.
Just
You know,
go look
you know, I
Cancer,
watched
just
an
go look
interview with
Cancer.
the guys who created that show, and they said they're like, yeah, we really didn't have like too much in hand for Randy until
It's his
about.
dad.
He goes, until about like season like 12, and then Trey started talking about his dad a lot more. And we kind of incorporated his dad into Randy and then became a main character. So for like 12 seasons, they didn't give a shit about Randy. And one day they're like, dude, let's just like fucking make fun of my dad.
Dude,
and
it's
literally
so
just
fucking funny,
implemented
bro.
his dad in the show and just made him into Randy.
That's so fucking funny,
That's
dude.
Dude, one of our favorite episodes ever is trying to get cancer, bro. To smoke weed, bro. Yeah. And he's like, hey, Dad, Mom said stop trying to get cancer. He goes, don't worry, just tell Mom she's trying to get a little cancer stand. And he's like there with literally an X-ray projector, dude. He's like literally out there like that, like no sunscreen.
So,
the best fucking episode.
I mean, those guys are just fun. Did you ever see the movie Basketballs? And that's the thing from South Park he was showing you right there. Fucking, but did you ever seen Basketballs?
oh, baseball's hilarious,
Basketballs.
dude.
What the fuck is that?
It's the creators of South Park, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking funny ass fucking movie.
If you've
No.
never seen that movie,
You never seen
it's actually
Basketballs? You seen
hilarious.
Basketball?
No, I
Out of
don't
all the
think I
movies you
have.
watch, you fucking kidding me?
I don't think I
Are you
have seen
fucking
that.
Funny
kidding
as
me?
shit. You should watch it.
Me and my buddies used to
think I've
actually
ever seen
play
it.
basketball when I had my basketball hoop out
low
front.
key good ass.
It's a good ass game, bro.
Good-ass
Wait,
game.
So what,
It's
you hit
baseball and
you hit a
basketball.
basketball with a baseball bat?
No.
Because you've done that before and that shit hurt.
yeah, no, it bounces right back in his
Certain shots
fucking head.
account
Don't
for
ever
coins
do
and
that.
shit. But no,
Um,
the funniest thing I ever seen of these guys, you sent it to me. So back in the
I
day
know
when like
nothing.
South Park was like early, I think they went to the Grammys for South Park, right? Was
Yes,
it?
yes.
For South Park,
One
because
of
like
the-
this one they were winning a lot of the Grammys. South Park.
They
like,
made a
early
movie.
2000s.
They made a movie.
They made
They
the movie. I guess fucking and they
Bigger,
got invited to the
longer,
Grammys,
uncut.
and they're tripping off acid. They said, okay, we're gonna trip acid, and we're gonna wear women dresses. This is early 2000s when like people like it wasn't like
Dude,
that's
it's
like a
so
normal
fun.
thing,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Fucking
I'm with the tripping off
But
acid. I
so
don't know
and they
about the
said though,
dresses,
they said whenever someone asks us about the dresses, you gotta totally ignore it and just be like, oh, it's a beautiful day. So like when so when they were there, like the
No.
reporters would be like, oh, it's like congratulations on being like nominated, like so like what's up with the dresses? And they would be like, it's
Why
just a
doesn't
beautiful
my red
day.
light always
I'm soaking it.
disappear?
I'm soaking it all in. It's just all great, man. I love it. Like, get
No,
the
the
fuck
best.
outta
The best
here.
is when you hear them like talk about it though. Like that is like one of also the funniest points. Is like, yeah, we just completely ignore the fact that we're wearing dresses. But also, they talk about it, they're like, yeah, so like we thought it would be the greatest idea, like a big fuck you, like we're gonna take acid like
Give my
before we go to
red
the
light.
Grammys, this, that, and the third. He's like. Definitely like 20 minutes into it, we immediately regretted taking acid at the
Yeah.
Grammys. He's like,
Could only
the
imagine.
whole time, he's like, like not only
all
did we
this shit's
not
gonna be in here
win,
now.
he goes, not only did we
You know
not
that, right?
win, but we had to sit through this ceremony for 4 hours tripping off acid.
Which feels like
And
24
yeah,
hours.
and he's like sitting next to nothing but A-list celebrities. So he's like definitely about like 20 minutes in this thing sitting down. He's like, yeah, we definitely fucking regretted taking acid
100%,
because they were there for 4. And no, but like if you go back and watch the red carpet like interviews, it's fucking hilarious when you understand that they were completely just giving
Just
the middle
done.
finger to everyone. They literally go, Trey, Matt, like congratulations. So tell us, like, well, dude, they're literally in women's dresses, like nothing
Like
else. Like
gowns,
they're complete
gowns.
gowns.
Well, no, my favorite,
and
my
they literally
favorite
go,
red card.
you know, it's just a
fucking-
really nice day out. Like, like
It's
just a
beautiful,
sunny
we're
day.
taking
I don't
it
care what
all
nobody
in.
says. My favorite red carpet.
That's so great, dude.
fucking
red
hilarious,
carpet fucking interview is when Kurt Cobain comes walking out and they're like, how do you feel about being a father? And he goes, oh, vodka? Yeah, I love vodka. And just walks away. Like, and he just, like,
Wait, yo,
like,
one of the
what?
best Kurt Cobain thing ever is when they played at the VMAs because they didn't want to do it at all. If you ever watched their performance, at the very end, all they do is they just smash their fucking guitars against it. They're just like
Kurt
literally
Cobain, bro.
play?
He
Yeah,
was
they
a
literally just
gangster.
smash the guitars and just keep playing the same fucking note for like 10
On the
fucking-
smash guitars?
You know, literally, like,
Gangsta.
as a big fuck you to the
Gangsta.
VMAs because Kurt Cobain was like, I don't want to perform at the VMAs, dude.
He
He's
was
like,
like, I don't give a
these
fuck.
people.
And that
But
probably
his
made it more
manager
money
was
than
like, no, we
anything.
have
even,
to, like,
even
whatever.
Eminem said that he don't like performing at all those fucking fancy
Yeah, because it's a
events.
bunch of fake bullshit. Like, they
Yep.
don't give a shit about the music, bro.
Yep.
That goes back to our original conversation.
Yeah.
Yep, they don't care. It's just about publicity, pretty much.
Yep.
For sure. Who's like, and I mean, her
who's the
winning.
most popular?
And I mean, going back to that kind of in essence, like her winning that, how much like even if you didn't agree with it, her winning it made sales in itself
100%.
for them. But also,
Oh, yeah,
all the
it made
people,
sales
all the
on
people
100.
like
What
us
are you fucking
included,
talking about?
who are talking about how she shouldn't have got it. That in itself
Is
has
publicity.
caused
Oh, yeah, of
publicity.
course.
So like it's kind of like a double-edged sword in a good way for them, I guess. Like if you like getting stabbed both ways,
Yeah, but
fucking, but like it was.
It makes money.
They're gonna make money either way, whether you talked about it in a bad way or talked about it like and you agreed with it. Fucking, it was like.
If something's wild enough.
I mean, my
All
God,
right, boys. I'm gonna go up and smoke another cigarette, but
guys,
gotta
I
head
think
out.
I think
this
this
is 11:40. So
we
Yeah, I think
talked
we're
for a
gonna
while.
end.
I think this is the morning pitch. Thanks for
pitch.
being with us, Sean. Fucking hey, man.
thank you guys for having me. I will
First
be
time,
back,
man.
obviously,
Of course.
plenty of times.
It's the crew, bro. We're the Fantastic Four.
Sean,
right now, bro.
Mike, Jay, Andrew, appreciate you guys.
Peace out.
Get involved.
Old school flair, great dancer, stand with the move so tight. Graffiti on the wall, paint dream so bright. Gold chain swinging, singers clean and mean. Living the dream in this hip hop scene. Back to the 80s, where the beat don't stop. Throw your hands up high, let the rhythm drop. Rock the mic, make the crowd go wild. Old school flow, yeah, that's the style. It's vinyl scratching DJs on the spin. Popping and locking, let the party begin. We got the boom